Hello everybody, I want to show you with this video 10 cool things you can do with the Samsung Galaxy A23 5G. The first thing I want to show you is if you're in a meeting and someone is calling you, there's an easy way to put the phone on silence by just putting it head over, so with the display side, to the desktop. And then the phone is on silence. And what is great as well, if you take your phone later, you will have a little vibration. Could you hear that? And then you know, okay, I have some new messages, I have some missed calls or something like this during this time when the phone was head over here on the table. So a very nice mode. Yeah, the next feature I want to show you is if you're having your phone in one hand and so on, you cannot reach everything because the screen is too large and so on, but you can minimize the screen by just swipe down the home button, and then you have a mini screen here and you can really navigate here completely in that mini screen. Just tap on the outside to be back, and don't wonder if this doesn't work at you right now because you have to enable it first. Let me show you how you can do that. For that, just scroll on here. Go to the symbol for the settings. Then you need to scroll down to the point Advanced Features. And here you will find the point One-Handed Mode. And you have to tap here to make it mark blue, and then it's enabled. And that means whenever you swipe down the home button, you have that mini screen. By the way, you can put it also on the other side here if you are left-handed. And you have also here, so I'm right-handed, let me put it back. You have also here a little bar, you can swipe it up also a bit, so that it has the perfect position for your thumb and so on. So just try it out, and you can do everything on this mini screen. You can even play games with or write messages and so on. So a very nice mode. And as I have said, whenever you're finished with, if you have both hands available, then just tap here on the outside and you're back at the regular mode. The next mode I want to show you is for the camera, because you can quick launch the camera by just double tapping the power button and you're immediately at the camera without missing time and so on. By the way, you can see how I'm working right now. Right? And what is pretty cool, this quick launch works also if the camera or the phone is on standby. So just double tap the power button, even if the screen is turned off, and you're immediately at the camera without missing time. And hey, may this will save your great picture one day. Yeah, the next feature I want to show you is a second space. Because if you're having some business stuff here, you can put it completely in a second space that's independent from your main space. Or if you have maybe some private stuff here on your phone, or you feel uncomfortable with, if someone sees that or knows about, you can put it also at the second space, because it's almost invisible and you need a password to enter it. Okay, let me show you what I mean. So just scroll down here, go to the symbol for the settings. Then you need to scroll down to the point Biometrics and Security. And here you will find the point Secure Folder. Okay, just go and continue here. So and then you have or you have to log in with your Samsung account. In case you don't have one right now, you can use also your Google account for that to log in there. Okay, after you have done that, just go and continue again. And the phone is creating now the secure folder. You will see then that it's completely independent space. Now you can have your own apps there, which one are not visible on the first space. You can have your own pictures there, which one are also not visible on the first space. You can browse also there on websites, which one are not visible on the first space. Okay, that's just a preview for that, because we have to wait now for the secure folder. The phone is actually installing it. If you see sometimes that here, this is normal. I have this also on other phones and so on. So don't become nervous. That process will take a few seconds. Okay, now we are there, and as we have said already, there's a password. Okay, and we can set up now the password for that. Or you can take as well a pin or a pattern. I will take a pin. Okay, and I will set up a pin now let us take maybe 4 times the 9. No, you can tap here also on confirm pin without tapping OK. Then it's faster than you have to confirm the pin again. Go on done. And now I have here my secure folder. Okay, the next step, you can cancel it. Then you can add also a fingerprint sensor if you want, but we skip that feature also. Okay, now we are here at a secure folder. Okay, as I said, it's a completely independent area. It looks a bit different than main space, but the second space here is a complete independent area. We have our own contact list here, now our own gallery, with own calendar. So if you make entries here at the calendar, it is completely invisible for the calendar on the first space. You can even have your own notes, the own browser history here, and you have own files. And if you go here on the plus symbol, you can have also separate apps. You can choose already one of your existing apps, so then you have it already here. But these apps are completely independent from the first space. No? So that means that you have an own account for that. Yeah? You can also download some new apps here from the Play Store, but for that you have to enter with a Google email address. And also this Google email address can be a different one to the main one you're using already on your phone. No? Okay, and as I have said, all the apps are completely independent from the main space. Let me go back here. And also if you go here on the camera and take a picture here, maybe, let's take a picture here from my hand. These pictures goes here directly to the gallery. And these pictures are only visible here at this secure folder. Okay. Then we go back to the main space where we can have the secure folder later. You will have it here at the app drawer. No? Here, this is how it looks like. No? Have simple access then here. No? But hey, where's the password and so on? The secure folder will be only with a password if you go in standby mode and going back. No? Only then so my main password here is 4 times the 1. Now you see a completely different one. And if I go now here on the secure folder, my password is required now for the secure folder. So if you want to lock it, the secure folder here, just go on standby and go back. Or you can set it up also at the settings here later if you want to have an automatic logout after a few minutes. You can set this up as well. Here, this is what I meant here. Maybe after 5 minutes, after 10 minutes that the secure folder is just then that you can have access without the password. No? What you can do also if you're using it for your business stuff and you don't need the password, you can choose the last point here when phone restarts. No? Then you don't have to log in all the time and so on. So depending on you, but this secure folder is completely independent. You can do whatever you want with that and so on. What you can do as well, if you go maybe to the gallery and here are some pictures you feel uncomfortable with, maybe with our guy here, just an example, then, don't worry, just an example. Okay, then just mark them here, so long press them, go then here on more, and you can move them here also to the secure folder. So then they are just visible at the secure folder. So pretty cool. And the same thing you can do also here with My Files. If you have maybe some files if you're also uncomfortable with, or it is for your business stuff and so on, you can go here on My Files and maybe some PDF files or something like this. No? You can go on a PDF file and send them as well. Same thing as we have seen before, the gallery to the secure folder. Yeah, the next feature I want to show you is for your health, or better for the sleep. Because I'm pretty sure you had that situation already, that you are on your phone and you know that you have to go to sleep but you continue on your phone. Maybe you're playing something, a game, or you're surfing on the internet and so on. But there's a mode here on the phone which one gives you a little alert or something like this to tell you, hey, it's time to go to bed, and makes it a bit uncomfortable to use the phone in the moment. And yeah, that will help you. Let me show you what I mean. A pretty nice feature. So just scroll in here, go to the symbol for the settings, scroll down to the point, digital well-being. May you have seen it already. Digital well-being and parental controls. We will need the first point here, digital well-being. So, a pretty cool feature, by the way, because here you can set up many stuff. You can even set up app times if you say, okay, you don't want to use WhatsApp maybe 12 hours a day or something like this. You can set up that you maybe use WhatsApp or another apps, Instagram and so on. Maybe here just for maybe for 1 or 2 hours a day, or 3 hours. Just then after 3 hours, the app is not usable anymore for this day. A nice feature, but I want to show you the bedtime mode here. Here it is, the bedtime mode. If you're going on start here, you can turn it on as chat shoot automatically, and you can set up also the days you want to have it. I recommend to you the days during the week, because also if you are working, if you know that you have to work the next days, then it is the best way, and then you are free on the weekend. But if you want to have it the best for your health, do it every day. What happens if you enable this? So at the time you have set it up before, the screen change into grayscale. That means everything is black and white then, and this is a physical, a physiological effect, because the colors are very nice for the brain and so on, and it wants to continue. It's like a drug, But if it's on black and white, the screen, it's not that interesting anymore. And you have then the feeling, okay, it's not that interesting anymore. I have to sleep. Okay, I go sleep. So a pretty nice tool. And by the way, it's muting also calls, alerts, and other sounds, so that it's completely on silence. Because also, I think you have that situation as well. If you're sleeping, you receive a notification which one was not that important. Maybe, I don't know, a message from a website or something like this. So it was not that important, and it could have wait for the next day. So, but you woke up in the night, and was difficult to sleep in. I think you know this already, and so on. So I really recommend to you to set up this feature, set up the time here, set up the dates, and turn it on now. Okay, the next feature I want to show you is you can clone apps as well here at the phone. So that means if you have maybe 2 Facebook accounts, you don't need to switch always within this one app. No, you can create a second app with that. Same with WhatsApp. And hey, why not a second WhatsApp account? You can insert 2 SIM cards. Why not having WhatsApp for each number here on your phone? Okay, let me show you how it will look like then. So this is my main WhatsApp account. This is my second one. You can always recognize the second one here with orange mark. Then my main Snapchat account, my second one, and so on. How you can enable this feature? First of all, of course, you need the app. I think that's clear. And then just scroll in here, go to the symbol for the settings. Then you need the point, advanced features. And here we have at the end of the list the point, dual messenger. As the name says already, only messaging apps are allowed to clone you on the phone. And as well, not everyone, so Instagram is not working, or TikTok, but WhatsApp, Facebook, Messenger, Snapchat, and so on are able to clone. So just tap then here on the app you want to clone, so that it's marked blue, so like that, so that's the marked blue, like in my case here, and then he will ask you also if you want to have a separate contact list. You can skip that, because you can set it up later here as well if you want to use a separate contact list. So then you have your own contact list just for your second apps and so on, and then the phone will clone the app. If you want to uninstall them later, so just as if they're marked blue and so on, you can tap them again and you can uninstall it here. So pretty cool, and then it looks like that here, as I have done it already here at my phone. And then I have here 2 WhatsApp accounts, and as I've said, 1 for each number if you are using 2 SIM cards. By the way, if you are deleting the main account, you will delete, of course, the second account as well. And what's also pretty good to know, you can have also a third WhatsApp account if you want at our secure folder, because here you can, as we have learned, also download some separate apps, and that allows you as well to use a third WhatsApp account, a third Facebook account, and so on. And as I have said, you can't clone with what I've shown you before, Instagram or TikTok and so on. If you want to clone Instagram and TikTok, use the secure folder if you want to have a second account on these apps. Okay, the next feature is to save energy, especially in these times. There are some features you can enable, like to reduce the CPU speed, because you don't need always the full speed and so on. Also most of the time you don't need the full speed of the CPU, and that saves energy. As well, the 5G in the service. No? You don't need it always, and you can disable it. It saves also energy. Let me show you what I mean. So just scroll down here. Scroll down a second time here in the icons, and then we have some more icons. And one of it is here the power saving. Don't tap now on the icon, tap on the written words, power saving. Go then here on details, and here you can choose what should happen if you enable the power saving mode at first. Here you can limit the CPU speed to 70%. You can decrease the screen brightness by 10%. If you say, okay, I like my bright screen, so you can remove that. And you can turn off the 5G. The 5G antenna is taking a lot of energy. By the way, as well, like the Wi-Fi. Okay, and if you enable this as well, some background activities will be disabled, and if you're using it, the refreshing rate of the display is going to 60 Hz. What is also pretty cool, because that saves also a lot of energy, and you don't need always this 90 Hz or 120 Hz what the phone are always giving to you. It is pretty cool if you're playing a game and it looks more fast and so on, but usually 60 Hz with the daily use is absolutely okay. And the last point is just if you're in an emergency, I will show you that also later. But first of all, these are pretty nice tools, and if you want to enable it, just scroll on here, scroll on the second time, just go on power saving, and the phone will limit the CPU speed. The phone will turn off the 5G signal. Now I have just 4G here, and that saves energy. But you can upgrade this power saving mode with the last point. Let me turn it off now. You can upgrade the power saving mode. Let's go again here on details. If you limit apps and home screen, then the phone will reduce the usage, also the background things, at a minimum. And you can see here, if you use the power saving mode, the regular one, you have 1 day and 2 hours remaining. If you use the limit apps and home screen, so something like ultra power saving mode, you upgraded it to 3 days and 14 hours. That is more than 3 times. So if you're really in need, if you have just a few % of battery power, then you should enable it, and it gives you a longer presence with your phone, and could be a lifesaver one day. So let's have a look what happened if we turn it on right now. Just do it like that here. The phone will go in a special mode. We'll limit apps. You have here just the basic apps like the phone, the messaging, internet and settings and so on, and you can add for other apps, maybe like Instagram, like YouTube and so on, and WhatsApp. Everything is possible, and the phone have a screen timeout of just 15 seconds. the screen is not that bright. That saves also a lot of energy. And yeah, also some location services are disabled, but you can set it up also if you want to have the GPS signal so that you can navigate and so on. Okay, pretty cool feature. And if you're having the chance to fully charge your phone again, so just tap on the 3 points here, go on turn off power saving mode, and then you are back in the regular mode. By the way, the data is completely the same, no? So don't be afraid that something is lost or like this. But this mode can really save your life one day. You should know about. Yeah, the next feature I want to show you is you can take pictures of your screen. So what is maybe useful if you want to have a picture from a website or something like this. No? So for that you will need the power button and the volume down button. So just press them together, these both buttons, just for short, and you're having a screenshot. After you can edit a screenshot here or share it directly with WhatsApp or Telegram and so on. So one more time, the power button and the volume down button just for short together, and you're having a screenshot. If you tap now the editing symbol, you're also able to crop a part of the screenshot. It was pretty nice. As I have said, if you want to capture a picture from a website, you just crop the picture. Or if you're having someone's WhatsApp status, you want to capture it, just take the screenshot and then just crop the picture you want to have. Pretty cool. And after, just go here on the symbol to share this edited part directly, or if you want to save it to your gallery, just tap here on the arrow and it's part of your gallery. And the last point I want to show you is something simple, but it saves energy, because the phone is always checking devices nearby your phone with Bluetooth. Even if you have turned off your Bluetooth, the phone is checking them. If you turn this off, you can save energy. Let me show you what I mean. For that, just scroll in here and go to the symbol for the settings. Go to the first point here, connections. Go then on more connection settings and go on that point, your nearby device scanning. Then you can check it a bit what it is, and you will see even if your Bluetooth is turned off, this will work always. So just remove that and you will save a lot of energy. This feature maybe becomes famous in the future because Samsung have this little tags which one you can put on your key holders and so on, or use it as a key holder or put it in some luggage and so on. You will find it later. Again, this works here with the nearby device scanning, but it's not that famous actually. And if you don't have that, you can turn it off actually, because we need to save money and have to do something right now for our planet. Thank you for supporting that. And yeah, we are at the end of our little tips and tricks tutorial here. I hope I could help you with this video and show you some nice tools here. And yeah, maybe if you want, you can leave me a nice comment or give me a thumbs up. That would be very helpful for my videos. Thank you so much for. And yeah, I've created also some other videos if you're interested in, or maybe just subscribe me if you haven't done it before. Thank you so much for all your support, and yeah, maybe at the next time. Ciao.